Hey y'all, Joefer here, the cranky old gay guy. Oh, the sunshine has broke through the little bit of clouds we have. It's not warm, it is in the car, but it's not warm outside. It's still a bit chilly. And today I want to talk to you about something that no one's talking about. That's right, some will say it's conspiracy theory. Others will say, you got a point. Well, you know that picture that is on the cover of Time magazine of the president and his neck, and everyone's talking about his neck, and the president is talking about how unflattering that picture is. Well, look at the position that the president is standing. Oh my God, those brakes sound squeaky. And look at the photo, and now look at his right ear. That is the same ear that a bullet supposedly blew through the top cartilage portion of it. Yet his ear, and given that was, just prior to the election, so it's been a bit of time, been a year, but look at the ear. There's no scarring. That's cartilage. Ears are made of cartilage, and they do not just grow back. There's not a mark on the ear. There's not a scar on the ear. Nothing. So why isn't anyone talking about that? That's my question. And that's kind of what makes me cranky, is that where is the investigative journalism surrounding this photo that is showing that the attempted assassination on his life prior to the election was a staged event? Now, I have seen a video, I wish I could find it, where they have a camera crew that his handlers, I guess, are standing around this stage, and it's not the same angle that you saw in the news. It's a side angle, and it shows them bringing a photographer up and saying, okay, get ready to take this picture, and then take the picture. The gun goes off. He grabs his ear. Blood squirts forward. Why it squirts forward, I don't know, if the bullet's coming from this way. But then they pull him down, and then they move the photographer to another position, and they say, okay, stand up. He's going to stand up, and he stands up and take his pictures. Now wait for it. And then he puts his fist up in the air. It was all propaganda. That's what it looks like to me. I'm not the only one that said this. I saw it online. I'm sure millions of other people did too. However, this latest photo on the cover of Time magazine kind of proves that there was nothing going on with his ear. So why isn't mainstream news media talking about it? Or even MSNBC or CNN? I don't have an answer for you. But if you are a conspiracy theorist or someone who didn't really believe that conspiracy to begin with, look at this picture and then you tell me, was that ear ever hit by a bullet that supposedly was shot at him? Now, I know someone was unalived at that rally, and that is a sad situation. The person unalived was standing behind him. If it's a staged event, they want to make it look real. They want real ammo. Maybe they don't care if there's an other injury or other losses, or what do you call that? Collateral damage, in order to get the point across that he was going to be this big martyr who, survived an assassination attempt. And then him on the news just last week saying something like, in regards to Charlie Kirk and his unalivement, he said something like, yeah, at least, I was better than him because I didn't get killed. I don't make these things up. These are things that are actually happening in the world, in our political sphere, and these are things that the president actually says. So that's where I'm at today. Go ahead and look up Time magazine in your Google box and look at the photo and tell me if that ear has had any damage whatsoever to the cartilage that was supposedly the bullet took this whole section off. And by the way, he also healed in like less than 11 days. he wore that tampon on his ear for, I think, 6 or 7 days, and then he was seen without it, and there were no marks. Then he put the tampon back on for 3 or 4 days. So it was about 11 days total when he quit wearing it out in public, and he just said something like he was a fast healer. Well, this isn't an episode of Heroes where everyone has an ability, and one of those abilities was healing. I doubt he's got that, or he wouldn't have those spots all over his hands and swollen ankles and wouldn't have to be wearing orange makeup. But check out the picture. Let me know what you think. And by all means, tell me. And have a cranky day. Have a cranky day. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to say. Stay cranky, my friends. Stay cranky. Bye-bye.